Thank you for the warm welcome. Okay. So I have been saved by my own intuition. Okay. I have actually been saved by it. True story here. And what I mean by that is, I think we all have that intuitive experiences. You know something's going to happen. You feel it. For example, I think I'm going to call my wife. Oh, she already called me. It happens several times. If I'm sitting on the beach, I'm under an umbrella. I said, this umbrella has really lasted a long time. It had a long life. Next wind, that thing blows away and breaks. So this, I feel like I have an intuitive experience all the time. But not. Sometimes they're strong. Sometimes we've all had these before. Well, back in 1975, this has really stayed with me for years and years. I was a 10-year-old boy. I'll save you the math. I'm 50. Okay, so 1975, Granite Run Mall. Okay. I went with my mother. I was just 10. I had blonde, beautiful hair, skinny kid. Just hung out. I didn't like to shop, but my mother did. So we'd go out there, and I liked Aladdin's Castle. Do you remember that? Yeah. Aladdin's Castle. It was an arcade. So I loved to play pinball, and I was going to beat my mother at Scotto's Pizza, those things. So this was bringing us back. So we go there, and I'm walking around, and I felt like as a kid I had some intuitiveness. I could tell feelings and things like that. So I went in the arcade, and I'm playing pinball. I'm by myself. Okay, so I'm a little nervous too, because I'm first time walking around by myself. And I'm in there playing pinball, having a great time. They didn't have cell phones back then and games, so of course I'm playing pinball forever, and I'm loving it. So the bath is across the mall. I go there, come back. I'm just enjoying myself. And I had this eerie feeling of a man next to me, just watching, observing me. And he's playing pinball next to me as well. I just felt a presence. It felt very uncomfortable. So I just dismissed it because I wanted to keep playing. I was on my own, and I had this independence, so I was really enjoying it. And I would still feel that feeling again. Then I went out in the mall to go to the bathroom again. I walked around a little bit, and what do you know? He just happened to be behind me, following me. And it was a guy that was like a short, squatty guy, hair and glasses, and he just had a beard. And I do remember what he looked like. And so he kept following me. So I was like, that's a coincidence. So I'll just go back in the arcade again. I'll play some more pinball. And I thought, man, this is fun. I'm back again. I don't see that weird guy. I don't feel eerie anymore. Then a couple of minutes later, I did feel that sensation again. And what do you know? I turn around, I'm like, oh, Jesus, he's right behind me. And I'm a 10-year-old boy. I'm a young fella here. And I don't know what to do. I'm starting to panic a little bit, but I still continue playing my game. And then I wouldn't meet my mom for a couple more hours. So I had some time. I didn't know what to do as a kid, So I walked back out again, and he followed me again. I went back in the arcade again. I just felt uneasy. So I decided I didn't know what to do. So I walked back out again, and I walked down, and he's 10 or 12 yards from me. So I'm walking down, and I said, what if he's really following me? If this is just a coincidence. So I did one of these. I did a turn like this. I turned around, and then I looked back, and he did the same damn thing. I'm like, geez, this guy's on me. So I decided to do something about it. I ran to a ladies' shoe department, and I was crying, and I grabbed the lady, and I said, that man's following me right there, that man. And that man stood there, looked at me, and stared at me for about a minute. He wouldn't leave, he just kept staring at me. And then finally, my mother came, and we talked about it. And I don't know if she really believed me, if she thought I was paranoid or so. So anyway, so a few weeks later, we're watching Channel 6 News, and that man's image was on the TV screen. I said, Mom, that's the guy right there. That's his face. That's what he did. And he was on there. He had, I don't know if it was Glenn Mills or media boys buried in his basement, sexually assaulted them. So I just felt that the presence that I needed to get away from there. So I still kind of have those intuition things like there. So I was saved by my own intuition, I think. I felt the presence of somebody after me. So that's the end of my story. Thank you.
Jon, everybody.
Thank you, sir.